Okay, so we are going to try again. Let me make sure I didn't knock that out of focus or out of being able to see it. We're going to try another Robi video, and we're going to hopefully do it correct this time. So stage 56 is the stage. Both Jibos are on, although it doesn't make a lot of sense to have both on, but I did it this week. Next week I'll just have the black Jibo on, and next week I think is it's an unboxing, but from now on it's only going to be one.
Happy Sukkot. Hope it was a good harvest.
Okay, thank you.
Hey, do you want to hear something fun?
Sure. Yes.
I have a strange word for you. Firkin. It's a small cask, used mostly to hold liquids, butter, or fish.
Interesting. Alright. So next time, one Jibo, this time two, to make everybody happy who likes both Jibos. After this, it's only one for the Robi videos, because this is about Robi.
Hello, Danielle. Great to see you.
Hey, Jibo. Great to see you, too. Okay.
Goodbye, Danielle. See you when I see you.
Hey, Jibo. He was going to say something. Let me open this.
Hey, Danielle. It's a pleasure to hear your voice. That's all I have for you.
Okay.
Hey, do you want to play the word of the day game?
No. Hey, Jibo, can you set a 25-minute timer?
25 minutes it is. 25 minutes, here we come.
Okay, so stage 56, Mount Robi's next servo. We need the next servo from stage 53. We need this from stage 54. And why we didn't just do it right before is beyond me. Like, stage 55 could have been this, which would have been a lot easier than the stage that I had. Because that was a bad stage. A couple of stages have not been so good. Anyway, and then we need some protective pads. And we need stage 56 stuff, which is voice recognition cable, servo horn, and a servo cable. I don't know what this is for. Got some kind of cape there. Ferdy is not going to be here today. We already got enough with the two Jibos. So my room door is shut so that he cannot come in. He'll probably start whining at the door, though, hearing me. Because he definitely will hear me. Okay. Put the plastic on the floor. Throw it away later on. And I want to make sure I have the ID set correctly. When, I don't see why it wouldn't be set correctly, but let's just test it and make sure that I didn't mess it up somehow. Turning it on. Just gonna test it. Yeah, 10-3. It's 13 and it was rotating. I could hear it, so good enough for me. Good enough for me. We don't need the head this time. I don't have the legs on here because I'm hoping to get stages 56, 57, and 58 done. I have the other stages over here, which you probably can't see. They're here just waiting, the 57 and 58. Alright. In this session, you will fit the neck servo prepared in stage 54 to the neck base in Robi's scarf, wiring the scarf with the voice recognition cable supplied here as you do so. Robi's scarf is an important part of his design, not only because it provides a safe place to hold him when you pick him up. It also, along with the neck base fitted into it, provide a connection passage for the cables linking the components in Robi's head to the CPU board. Okay. Located on the inside of his right body panel. In this stage, you will begin the process of wiring the scarf and then fit the neck servo into its base. We already got the parts. Because I don't know what this is for. I'm going to keep it and not throw it down, but I have no idea what that's for. Sealing the servo cable. I already know about the protective pad. I'm not going to put the pad on it. Well, actually I will, because it's going to go inside the servo, I guess. Because I got to open the servo up and put it on. So we will go ahead and do that with this one. Just the... Okay. It's mainly just to know which side it is, and then when you connect it, making sure you don't end up... I mean, I put these on lots of times, and even though my vision is not the best in the world, I actually did put it on the wrong side. Surprise. Funny. I was getting ready to say, I know which side is which, but then I actually put it on the wrong side. Anyway, so we're going to take... We already put the protective pad on, which is this part here. Wiring the next servo is this part, so we're going to remove the screws, check the cable is connected securely into the adjacent socket. Okay. So hopefully this is a quick stage. Again, I'm hoping to get stage 56, 57, and 58 done. And if I get 2 every week along with 1 box, I have 3 boxes left. We should get done right before Christmas. So hopefully no more problems. And this time, if it ends up going past the 30 minutes, it doesn't matter. We're going to keep chugging along because I need to get these 3 stages done so that we can be on track. And I sure hope I'm able to get 2 stages done each other time. There we go. Okay. So it's showing it. If I look at it this way, this is the correct one. The other one will go in, which is way shorter. And all we got to do is just put it in. Make sure they're both in securely. Okay. Yeah, they both sound like they're in securely. Then it didn't tell me to put that back. Okay, it tells me to take the scarf and neck base assembly from stage 53 and feed the stage's voice recognition cable, which is this, through the hole in its center from the top. Stop when it's halfway through. Okay, and it looks like it's this way that we're doing it. Stop when it's halfway through. Okay. If it'll fit. Alright. Halfway through is easy to know because it was kind of, bent. Now line up the next servo and feed the longer of its 2 cables into the same hole. Okay. Okay. I don't know how far we're going. Okay. With the 155 millimeter cable sitting in the hole, turn the servo over so its open face is angled toward you. Now fold the shorter cable out 90 degrees to the side from its socket as shown. Make sure the connector remains in position. Check that the VR cable fitted in step 6 is exactly halfway through the assembly. Okay. Alright, so it is exactly, and then this one I need to do a 90-degree angle. So we need to make sure it stays there, and we need to move it 90 degrees over. So it seems like it's still connected to me. Lower the servo with its open face down and the shaft closer to the rear of the scarf into the neck base. Hold together the VR cable and the servo cable set at 60 degrees in step 8 and run both through the raised rectangular opening outlined in red above. Okay, so trying to figure out what shaft they're talking about here. Oh, okay, I see. I need to get everything over. I think, yeah. Okay. So this is the shaft they mean. Okay, then set the servo into its base. So these two just need to be over. And this is not still halfway through though. Okay, make sure it's still halfway through. It seems like it's not doing what I want. Okay. This is actually not where it needs to be. Kind of, I see what I've done. I don't want that to be part of that. I need it to be over or something. It seems like that cable was causing me problems. So basically, I had it kind of meshed together. I'm going to take my glasses off so I can see slightly better. Hey Jibo, how long on the timer?
It'll go off in 14 minutes and 46 seconds.
Thank you.
Don't mention it. It'll go off in 14 minutes and 46 seconds.
Okay, thanks, like I said.
Of course.
Okay. Looks to me like it should be going in now. Hopefully. I'm gonna retest it, I think, after this, because I'm a little concerned that I've got it in right. It looks to me like I've not got this quite halfway. Okay, there we go. I think it's right now. Okay. Looking okay now, I think. So now we're gonna put the screws back. Okay, use the 2 of the 4 screws to secure the servo, keep the other 2 safely for use. Why we're not putting them all back on, but I'm sure there's some rhyme to the reasoning. You know, they love to have us not finish everything so that we can do it in a later stage and have to keep track of everything. Okay, so that is finish of 56. Now we are going to 57, and 58 should be pretty easy because it's just setting a servo, so. But like I said, I'm going to recheck this. Oh, I can't recheck it because it's got a secondary on it now. So we're just going to have to hope for the best. That sucks. Alright. Okay, so assembled scarf and neck base, that's stage 56. Now we will go to stage 57, and we will need this again. And we won't need this, so this part goes away, so we get it out of the workspace. We still have the 2 screws. I don't think this is being used for anything. It was just some miscellaneous piece they left. So here we have these pieces. We're also going to need these pieces, which we already have. We need some more protective pads. We're going to need the CPU board, which I do have over here. Here's the CPU board. I don't know why we need the CPU board when we don't have the battery, but whatever. Okay, stage 57. Wire Robi's scarf and body. In this session, you will take a significant step in the build when you join Robi's left and right body panels for the first time, but before you do, you will need to wire them and the scarf carefully. Having joined Robi's legs in the previous pack, you now follow on by joining the body, as Robi really begins to take shape. Before you can seal the parts, though, you must wire them, following the instructions carefully. This is very important, because if any of the cables get caught, pinched, or arranged incorrectly, you will have to go back, disassemble the parts, and start all over again. You begin by adding the on-off switch. Okay, so this is also... Wait a second here. This is the pack for 57. We got a bunch of parts in it. So we've got on-off switch. Seems like that's pretty important. That's this piece. We've got the servo cable, which is this piece. We have neck plate, and then we've got a bunch of screws. So the neck plate is here, and then there's 3 packs of screws. So screws. So we'll get this out. Putting them all down, the plastic where it isn't in my way. The screws, the cable. Imagine this cable probably isn't used till the next stage. Watch, that's pretty common. And then the screws. Lots of plastic. I kind of wish they didn't use so much plastic. Seems like they could have put it in some paper or something. That would have maybe worked. Okay, we got 5 screws here. That one. And this is 2 screws. They usually give an extra screw, so that should mean it's probably 1 screw that's being used for something. I can get the screws out. Getting everything out of this pack this time is the big one. And then this one is 3 screws. And there we go. So yeah, hopefully we have Robi done by Christmas. That will be great. I'll be really happy if that happens. It will have taken me a year and a half to put him together. I didn't have the packs all at once though, so I'm actually glad I chose to do this weekly. Okay, I got all the parts. Okay. Says that the arm should work correctly. I sure hope so. It worked last week when I checked them. I rechecked them. You wouldn't have seen it, but I rechecked them. They worked. Okay, line up the on-off switch to the scarf as shown. Okay. Looks like it's this way. Okay, I see. So it goes like this. That seems pretty simple. I'll actually show you this section, so I think I didn't show you this as much as I should have on the last one. So here we go. Stage 57. That was the end of 56. So this is the part we're doing. All of this here. Fit the switch slider into the rectangular recess on the side of the scarf so its housing is flush with the part's underside. Use 2 screws to secure the switch via the 2 circled holes. So it's going to be these that are the 3, because when they give you, I'll make sure 2M, 4.5. Yeah. So it's the ones they gave us 3 of because they always give an extra. And here's the location that they're going to go. There's my screwdriver. Oh, coming out. Of course it's coming out. Why could anything be simple, right? Can't have anything just be simple. Okay. Hey, Jibo. How long on that timer, buddy?
It'll be done in 6 minutes and 5 seconds left.
And we're going to go over time, I can already tell. But that doesn't matter because, like I said, we're going to get all 3 of these stages done. Because I don't have time to do another week on this box. We got to start on the next box, box 16. So if it goes over, it goes over. And I did drop one of the screws. I'll have to find it later, but I don't need that screw. It's just making sure the cats don't play with screws. No playing with scissors and no playing with screws. Okay. Alright. So we got that part done. Run the switch's cable along the arrowed groove, then round so that it runs across the center of the neck base. Hold this in place. Okay. Alright. Attaching the scarf. Hold the left body panel in one hand, and with the other feed all of the cables running from the scarf and neck base into the circled hole on the inside of the speaker support. Okay. So that's all of these cables. I make sure I have the correct arm. So this is the right arm. Then now I'm not going to get it wrong this time, I hope, ever. And then this is the panel. And they want us to the circled hole. So what is the circled hole? Okay. And you want them to go how? You want me to hold it this way and put them through this hole. Alright. Put them all through this hole. Seems like a lot of stuff to go through this hole, but looking at it here. Or does that look bigger? Oh, that came out. Yes, it's not holding. It's not easy to get this stuff this way, I guess. Okay. I'm gonna get it though. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it done. I don't know how we need to do this to get them in, but we're gonna do it. Looks like it's gonna be a tight fit. Which I guess they want. They want it to be a tight fit. Probably. I don't know. Maybe this one needs to go sideways a little more. I think going sideways would be better for it to get through. And then we do this one. There we go. Alright. I got them all through. That was Not really fun, but okay. They all went through. Lower the scarf and neck base assembly out of the top of the left body panel. Pull the cables downward gently as you do so to prevent any buildup of slack, but ensure that the switch cable remains in the groove highlighted in step 4. Okay. Make sure it stays there, basically. Get this stuff out of the way. Okay, I don't know what we're lowering it onto. Okay. Does it need to be this way? Get that to stay in the groove. Rotate the neck base around 90 degrees to the right so the next servo shaft is facing the left arm shoulder. Okay, so this shaft. Right. So we need it to be the other way. That seems like an impossibility. I guess we want it to be this way, basically. Sorry for pulling it out of the...
And we've arrived at the end of your timer.
Okay, sounds good. Why isn't this Jibo going off too? Hey Jibo, stop. Okay, so it looks to me like I've got it correct. So says the shaft. Okay, maybe I don't. Let me look at the picture a little bit better. Do I not have the shaft in properly? Huh. Because I've got the shaft. Oh, maybe I've got this in wrong. Let me look at this. Wouldn't be surprised. Probably got something wrong again. Let me look at the prior stage. It shows it correctly like this, where this faces this. So I don't know what it's talking about. Oh, so this rotates. I get you. So what they're saying is that this rotates, which I guess makes sense. That it should be able to rotate if it's the neck shaft, right? I don't know why they don't have something to clip this, so I don't have to keep holding it. Rotate the neck base. Okay. I don't think I've got this right, do I? So we got this here. If I look at this, I do have it correctly based on this portion. Okay. They want me to rotate the neck shaft somehow. And then holding it like this, they want me to rotate it. So rotate the neck base 90 degrees to the right so that the next servo shaft is facing the left arm shoulder. When the circled hole in the scarf below becomes visible, insert one screw and tighten it with a screwdriver. The screw should sit flush to the countersunk hole in the scarf with the neck base still able to rotate. So somehow I'm supposed to rotate this, which I guess I could do easily. I guess. So this is how they mean it. And I see the hole they're talking about. But I'm not certain that this is still, yeah, it's not still, okay, I guess it is still there. And then I see the screw, and it's the one screw that we've got here. And we're gonna go way over time. So that's unfortunate, but it is what it is, you know? Okay. So there we go. There we go. All right, I get it. I get it. Said it should sit flush with the neck base still able to rotate. I don't think I would say that, oh, the neck base is still able to rotate, not the scarf. The scarf is now not. Now turn the neck base back so the shaft faces the rear of the scarf again. Okay. Oh, okay. I think I put the wrong kind of screw in. It's not the one that I only have one of. Yeah. So I put the wrong one in. That's okay. We can fix it. We can fix it. I needed the other screws that I have multiples of. We got it. I should have paid more attention to what screw it was supposed to be. I don't want to lose this one though. I don't want to have another one I gotta fish off the floor. Okay, so let's hopefully be able to get this one in. And of course these are gonna be more of a pain. I thought I was really lucky to get that screw in the hole right off. And now it's not gonna be as easy because it wasn't the right screw, and that's why it went in so easily. Yeah, whenever it's not the right screw, it's gotta be easy. Okay, got it this time? I got it. There we go. Alright, now we're gonna try this again. Oh, and of course it didn't go in like it was supposed to. It did before, but now I can't because, you know, it actually mattered this time. Last time it didn't matter. Okay, let me pull it up again because it came loose from what it was supposed to be doing. Oh my goodness. Had everything lined up, and now it had to all come apart. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, gonna do, oh my goodness, man. Why does it always have to be hard? Why does it always have to be hard? Okay. We'll do it again. There's the hole. I see the hole. See the hole, be the hole. Anyway. Hopefully, I'm holding it, and I'm hoping that I have it lined up properly. Okay, let's try this again. Let's hope it goes in this time. And I'm not sure that it is. Okay, let's see here. It's just impossible to see if when I already have the screw in. So I'm going to have to pull the screw out. I'm just going to have to pull the screw out because I just can't see. Yeah. This is one of those screws that doesn't want to pull out. I don't know why the other screw couldn't have been the right one, you know? And with it in there, I just can't tell if it's lined up. So what I'm trying to do is get it out of the hole entirely. It doesn't seem to want to come undone. Hey Jibo, can you set a 10-minute timer for me?
What should I set it for?
10 minutes.
Okay, 10 minutes it is. 10 minutes.
This might end up being an hour-long one because we're going to end up having problems again. Like I said, it couldn't be the screw that went in easily and then actually was working. But I don't want to put the wrong screws in because I'm sure it's important, whatever screw they picked for the size, it's very important to actually do the correct one. Okay, so let's get this back where it needs to be for the location and put it back again. Okay, so I gotta make sure I've got it all lined up before I put the screw in. And I'm not even seeing the screw hole. There it is. I think that's it. No, that's not it. Okay, where's the hole, buddy? It's gotta be the hole. I don't think so. Okay. It's very hard to tell where the hole is. There we go. I'm pretty certain that's it. Alright, no, now I got it off again. Yeah, that's it. Right there. Okay. Now, if I can get this in. Alright, I can tell when it's in because I can feel the location. So all I need to do now is get it back in the hole and okay, there we go. I hope that's it. It should be it. I can feel pretty certain that's it. Yeah, it should be it. Okay. You know how when you don't know something, you do a better job than when you think you know something. Like I got it right the first time, and it wasn't even hard, and then I try to do it again, and it's much, much harder. And I'm sorry if I'm pulling it off camera, but I need to grasp it to myself to make sure that I get it. pretty certain I got it in this time though. And that's important. Okay, there we go. Oh, that was fun. Not very much. Okay. So now we've got this falling off. Okay. So we got everything we need. Everything is where it's supposed to be. Alright. Now, supposedly, we're supposed to rotate it again. And I don't know what we're supposed to be seeing, because I don't see any other places to put it. But anyway, I'll read the directions now that I've got that done. Okay. Okay. Okay, now I'll turn the neck base back so the shaft faces the rear of the scarf again, which is there. And there's another hole here that it's supposed to go through. So we're looking here. And it's supposed to go where? Oh, I see. It's supposed to go here. Okay, so it's this one here. I'm sorry, I was just making sure that I've got the stuff right. To me, that doesn't look like it's lined up correctly, but what do I know, right? Alright. At least I'm not stopping it. Because, like I said, we gotta get her done. Get her done. Okay, so we got... And it can still move, so there we go. Take the CPU board on its support, first used in stage 44, and remove the 2 screws holding the parts together. Keep the screws, but you will no longer need the support. Okay. So these screws are getting removed. And we're going to mount the CPU board, it sounds like. Which is good because I've been having to keep track of it, and now it should hopefully not be something I need to separately keep track of. And I know that you're supposed to hold it on the side and be careful with it because it's important. Line the CPU board up to the inside of the right body panel. So now we need the right. We're done with the left one with all these cables and everything. Put it over here. So we're going to take the right body panel. Line the CPU board to the inside of the right body panel so that the two screws line up to those on the panel. Remember, hold the board by its edges to avoid damaging it. Use the screws removed in step 9 to secure the CPU board. Connect the servo cables running from the right arm's shoulder servo to the right arm socket on the CPU board. Okay, so we're going to put this on. And we're going to put it on. What way? We're going to have it. Let's go this way. So this is how it's supposed to go. No, it's not. Where is it? Let's see. Yeah, it is. Okay. Alright, just want to make sure I got it on correctly. And then we gotta line the holes up and put them on. I gotta take my glasses off again. Gotta kind of put it through like this. I gotta put them both through because if I don't, I know it says to hold it by the edges, but if I don't put them both through, I won't get them in the right holes. I swear I've put this on before. Yep. Okay, there we go. See it going through, but oh, it seems like it's good enough. It's in. That's good enough for me. Okay, so which one do we need? Connect the servo cable running from the right arm shoulder to the right arm socket on the CPU board circled. So it is the center socket. And this is the one that I took the protective pad off a while ago because it's impossible to do it with the pad on. It just doesn't have enough space if you do that. So there it is.
Your timer's going off.
This one doesn't seem to do it. He's not doing his timer right. I don't know why. Hey Jibo, stop the timer.
I don't have any timers set right now. Do you want to set one?
Nope, it's okay. So I don't need the base.
That's fine.
Okay. I don't need the base anymore, so we've got that one done. So now we're going to connect them, it sounds like, joining the body panels. Okay, take the left body panel and locate the servo cable leading from the left shoulder servo, which is fitted through the hole in the center speaker support. Separate this from the other cables. So it's this cable they're talking about. This one. Lay the left body panel out on your workspace, positioned as shown. Okay. Positioned as shown. Line up the right body panel to it. Fit the servo cable separate in the previous step to the left arm socket next to that of the right arm. Okay, so it's going to be here. Okay, yeah. It's going to be here. And this again doesn't have a protective pad because if it has a protective pad, it does not have sufficient space to do it. And getting it in is not easy, even without the pad. Another one with the glasses off. Pretty certain I got it in. Yep. Okay. Now locate the 2-strand cable running from the speaker and fit its connector into the circled socket. No, Vector, don't wake up. The speaker socket as indicated on the CPU board diagram in Pack 12. Be careful not to force the connector and set it perfectly straight when inserting it to protect the delicate metal pins inside the socket's housing. Okay, so locate the 2-strand cable. I don't know what they mean. Oh, 2-strand cable. Okay. That's the speaker. I'm making sure I'm looking at the right one. Okay, so the 2-strand cable running from the speaker is this one. This is the speaker, not the other housing. And then we're going to insert it to there. Next to the... Okay. Okay, and we're going to go what way? I got to see which direction they're facing it. Looks like it's that way. Yeah. Okay. All right. Hopefully I'm putting it in the correct way. Seems like that's correct. I'm hoping. Looks correct to me. Okay, now next take the 4-strand VR cable and fit its connector in the middle socket. Again, be careful when inserting the connector. So the 4-strand one is this one. And it's also going to face that way. The middle. Yeah, okay. Next, find the on-off switch cable, which has 2 white connectors at its end. Okay. Yeah. Insert one of the connectors into the circle socket, taking care not to force the part as you do so. It does not matter which one you use. Okay. I'm going to use whichever one is closest, which is this one. If I could get it to go in the direction I need it to go. Okay. Okay, there we go. Hopefully. How far in does it go? I wish we had a better visual of how it's supposed to look. Oh, I think no, that's correct. That's definitely correct. Yeah, okay. Alright, got that so far. We're getting there, we're getting there. We're getting a very long video, but now we're almost done. I'm gonna check it again and make sure it's okay. Yeah, it's still recording, so that's important. That's the important thing. You are now ready to join the body part panels. So begin by routing all the cables leading into the scarf neck base around the center. Colored plastic. Cream colored plastic in the left body panel is shown. This will prevent them from being trapped as you join the left and right panels. Okay, so what are we doing here with these? Okay, I'm confused what I'm looking at. I don't know what I'm supposed to be making sure isn't trapped, but okay. I mean, I don't see anything that looked like it was going to be trapped, so just wait a second here. Looking, I don't see anything that looked like it was going to be trapped. Okay. Bring the left and right panels together. Join the panels so the 3 circle locating pins. Secure the parts correctly. If you feel any resistance, it's probably due to cables bunching up inside, so simply reroute those until it fits. Okay. I mean, it looks good to me. I don't see any resistance. There we go. Okay, turn the neck base to whatever point you're wanting me to turn it to. There we go. And then use another one of these screws here. Put that in here. At least it's more together than it was now. That screw in the part here. And it's almost there, I think. Maybe not. Seems like it's actually not going into the part that it's supposed to go into. Well, I don't think it's actually where it's supposed to be again. So we've got it again where it's not going into the part it's supposed to. Okay, let me see here. That one was in where it was supposed to be. So I don't know what's going on with this one. Gonna have to lift it up again. So much for it being easy, I thought. Nothing can be easy with Robi. It's definitely never easy. Seems like that should be it, but I'm not certain that's correct. Okay. Sorry I take it off camera. I guess it would be easier if I would do it where I used to do it, but I actually prefer. Well, let's see after this part what we've got, because I'm not gonna be able to get stage 58, which is just a servo. So we're probably gonna do that with an unboxing, just so that we can stay on schedule. Okay, so when we put that in, turn the neck base a little further around until the circle hole on the other side lines up with the one on the scarf beneath. Fit another screw. So we're going to put another screw in, and then we're going to add the neck plate. So we're almost done. Or it seems like we are. Yeah, this is not working. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but something's doing it wrong. I'm doing something wrong again. And this is really a stage that is complicated enough with all the parts that need to be put together that it should have been done by itself, but I'm trying to hurry things up. So that's just all there is to it. Let me make sure that I'm even doing this right. Okay, so we got Robi like this. And then we've got, it's definitely where it's supposed to be. I'm trying to put the screw into the correct location. And I don't see the hole though, is the thing. No, it's definitely there. It's in the right location. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong with it. But let's look at the screws. We'll just pick another one. And we'll try another one. Just in case Robi doesn't like that screw. Yeah, it's definitely in the right location though. And that makes sense, it should be, because frankly it's, you know, it's not got a lot of leeway to move. Yeah, it just keeps popping out of the hole each time I try to do it. I don't know why. I don't know why it's doing what it's doing. Yeah. Like I said, it keeps coming off of this. And I don't know what's going on. Robi's together there. Something's not wanting to do it. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why he's having such a difficult time. It's definitely not going into the hole. So that's something. Alright, well, I'm going to stop it. We'll have it done next time. I don't want to keep you all waiting here, wondering what's going on. We're almost done. The neck base is relatively simple. We're just we can actually do this. It's just putting the neck base onto this. Oh, I see. I gotta wait till I have that part done. But I can do that at the beginning of the next video and then do that because it's a servo video. And then we'll do the unboxing for the next box. Thank you. Take care. Sorry it was another long day that I didn't quite get everything done. Take care. Bye-bye.